What is up, guys? This is your homie Jolly Dangerous, one half of the Neo Digital Podcast, here with my good friend and co-host.
Yeah, my name is Denonu, YouTube. What's going on?
And today, we're gonna go back to the year
Way back in the dark times.
2021. 3 days ago. No, a week ago. Oh no, it was
it was way back in the dark times of the end time of 2020.
Yeah, way back in the deep, dark depression that is 2020. A time before the Capitol was raided and people everywhere were screaming for a hero. I'm just kidding. So we're going to be reacting to Death Battles Brawly versus the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see this because literally before, when I saw this and before I told Denonu that we were going to do this, I had to go and watch the new Brawly movie. Oh my goodness. New Brawly movie beats old Brawly hands down, bro. Old Brawly was savage. Don't get me wrong, he was savage. He was and he's stomping on. He's hop skipping. What do you call it? Hopscotching on Goku's abs and such. One shot in Vegeta because Vegeta ain't shit.
Yeah, mushing his face into a wall.
Boy, just, he was all in it. Yeah.
But anyways, 10 minutes in, let's actually get to the video and stop rambling.
Fuck, dude.
As primal as the ground we walk on and the air we breathe, anger can keep us alive or doom us forever.
Well, on that fun note, let's jump into our season finale.
First up is the Incredible Hulk, Marvel's mean green world-breaking machine.
Then there's Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh, they're bringing out the Leaf
Analyze their
Perigno.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
Love that
win
show.
a death battle. Young Bruce Banner was a genius and the son of nuclear physicist Brian Banner.
Who was just the absolute
That boy got a drink in his hand.
Old school Marvel, man.
Super baby slapping.
Yep.
Naturally pretty distraught, Bruce's trauma due to parental abuse.
That's why I like Marvel.
realized
All the
itself as
heroes
a
got some
second
kind of personal
personality,
baggage.
An angry, childlike brute that just wanted to be left alone.
Even with that angry shadow in his head, Bruce grew up to be a leader in the study of gamma radiation. So like a total nerd who probably got beat up all the time.
He had that covered. During a gamma
I love that part of the movie, when Tony shocked him, he was looking in his eye, he was waiting on him to Hulk out.
Except he kind of, well, not permanently.
I like how he laughed too. He laughed because he knew what he was doing.
Bruce's alternate personality step into the world.
Thus, using his anger, Bruce Banner transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
The Hulk is one of the strongest Mother Hubbers in all of Marvel.
He can
Mother
lift a
Hubbers.
150 billion-ton mountain, shatter asteroids twice the size of Earth, leap into orbit from the ground, and even mess with
Okay, never mind.
reality by
See?
punching.
See?
Whatever a time storm is.
All the strong characters
He can
punch
punch
something
it
and breaks a
and
hole.
break time.
Superman, Hulk,
Absurd
Juggernaut.
power is tied to his rage. The
Never
older
mind.
he gets, the stronger he becomes.
And according to almighty gods like the Beyonder, the dude's got no known upper limit. Though, to be fair, his body can't always keep up and will revert to Banner under too much pressure. Or too many puppies.
Yep.
Emotions like rage are governed
That's
by
how
an
they
area of
stop-
the brain known
how
as the
S.H.I.E.L.D. stopped him that one
hypothalamus,
time.
which controls Bruce's transformation. If
Just
it's
drop the crater
damaged,
puppies
his
on him.
life could be put in jeopardy, like when Hawkeye pierced it with a special arrow Bruce himself designed.
Good
I remember that.
It's a total tank who can keep fighting for days on end. Nothing short of literal gods are strong enough to take him down.
When he does take damage,
God damn
his
it.
body can heal almost instantly, even if his
Bruh.
flesh has been
Yeah, that's Devil
vaporized
Hulk.
or he's been cut into literal
Or Immortal
pieces.
Hulk, as they call him,
The
because he
Hulk
can't
can
die.
adapt to any environment imaginable, whether that's just straight up holding energy or surviving the depths of space.
He's even battled the Warrior God before, who has thousands of years of combat experience and is fast enough to cross the universe in about 5 seconds, nearly 300 quadrillion times the speed of light.
No
Never
wonder
mind,
the world's so
dog.
scared of him. He's a green apple flavored behemoth
Yeah.
of
Hulk
destruction
survivability
with
is
the
on
mind
point.
of a cranky 4-year-old.
Yeah.
While the classic
The Hulk can win.
persona may be a childish brute, there are several, maybe even thousands of other personalities cooped up within Banner's shattered psyche.
Joe
Ooh.
Fixit is a street smart bouncer. Doc Green is a super genius, and the Devil Hulk is the father figure Bruce never had. It's like an all-you-can-eat Hulk Emporium in Bruce's brain. We got
Doc Green was like my most hated version of him.
and Claw.
I just hate it because they didn't do nothing with
Just
him.
sad Hulk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was such a cop out, and he was just like, I'm
Hulk
just
and
smart.
Bruce would finally unite against a cruel, uncaring world under a new persona, the Green Scar.
He brought a world war to Earth and tore the superhero community.
That was my favorite one.
And by finally
That's a lot of
letting go
people's favorite
Puny
run.
Banner,
Greg
the
Pak did his
Hulk
thing with that
became
one.
The unstoppable force everyone's always feared. A world breaker.
World is
I just don't
underselling
understand it.
The
Just
savage
push Hulk into
once
space.
obliterated an
Let him
entire
float around in space.
universe
What's he
with
gonna
a
do?
Thunderclap and bloodied Hyperion with a single punch. The same Hyperion who survived the collision of 2 universes unscathed. Which begs the question:
That's another
Pause
beast,
that.
Hyperion.
is the Hulk at his
Wait a minute. This dude survived 2 universes colliding together,
Yeah, Hyperion. You know how, like,
but he got punched in the face by the Hulk and he started bleeding.
doesn't make sense. Yeah. Hyperion, he's like the Superman analog of Marvel, and his universe and another one was destroying themselves, and everything got destroyed but him. That's how strong he was. But they write in there in those storylines where it's like, oh, but Hulk has to be the strongest there is. So then you punch him, and it's like, it doesn't make sense. That's what I hate about certain storylines. It's no power
Probably
level
ain't gonna make it.
continuity.
Brawley ain't gonna make it. Unlimited super strength. If they're gonna do it that route, immortality via resurrection. Brawley ain't gonna make it. The only thing I could think of is like Brawley would have to destroy the planet that they're on, let the Hulk float out in space because Brawley can survive in outer space. I think he can. I want to say he can.
Yeah,
Because
he did it. But that's how he got to, let's say, Earth after they killed him.
That's right. In the original movie, I want to say that he
That's
got
how
so
they
strong
got away
that
from Planet Vegeta when Frieza blew it up.
Yeah. He was taking his father everywhere to all these different planets. So that's the only thing I can think of. It's like you can't kill the Hulk like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could take
would have
Hulk
to
in
like destroy him to the
you would have to
cellular
completely vaporize him on an atomic level probably to kill him. Otherwise, he'd probably just grow back. You can knock Hulk into space, but he'll just sit there and just self-evolve to not breathe or be able to breathe in space and breathe nothing. You know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't kill him, but he'd just sit there just floating, not doing anything, getting mad.
All right.
maximum.
This one's all on me, Wiz. So, Hulk
Hold on.
was one
Hulk over there looking like he trying to take a shit, man. What,
That's what
what's
I
up
was
with
going
that,
to That's why I took it back. It's like, oh, like you about to squeeze one out. Like, oh. Hulk's the
He got that
strongest.
face too.
Hulk's strongest there is. I feel sorry for that toilet.
Ooh, yeah, gotta push one out. Ooh.
Looking like he trying to get his Hulk Hogan on.
That's what he said. He's like, man, I'm pushing one out like this big. Ooh,
It's Hulk size.
that's not length, that's girth.
Wiz. So, Hulk was once with this chick, Umar, ruler of the Dark Dimension. Spooky. Hulk could only match her strength for 6 minutes, but he made up for it in round 2 when he came back as the Green Scar and kept Hulk smashing for hours. It's likely they went until dawn. That's a 12-hour
Yep.
session of Hulk smashing at most.
Hulk smashing.
My man.
Oh, like legit. They
Yeah,
were
was smashing. Like,
He was.
man, like the Hulk can last. I mean, he got his healing factor, so he's good. I'm more worried about the chick that took it from the Hulk for 12 hours.
Well, what else they saying? Like originally he couldn't survive because he wasn't that strong. Because she's stronger than him, so he just said that like he
So
had
they're
to come
saying
back.
her stuff was so good he could only
Wait a minute.
last 6 minutes.
Can you not hear them?
I can hear him.
Yeah. He like,
That's
that's
what I'm
what he
saying.
said. Like
That's what I'm saying.
she's so strong that he couldn't do it. He couldn't do that first, and then he came back and was like, "I got my Wheaties and my Gatorade in my system, and I'm about to pop this blue pill real quick, a few of them because size matters." And then like,
think
he
about
went
baseball and just what's going in.
He was Hulk clapping them cheeks.
I know, right?
Well, that would make the Green Scar 120 times stronger than the Savage Hulk. Multiplying that by the energy of the two colliding universes would yield
Look at this.
960
Like how you put numbers to something like that.
joules. That's just a ridiculous number. All that
Do a
for
vision
single
tillion.
Battle? Oh, sweet summer child whiz. That's not the kind of smashing I meant.
You gotta be kidding me.
I think I just invented a new field of science. The science of the Now, you might think this gamma stuff is nuts, and you're right, because it's Satan magic.
Satan magic.
Turns out,
The whole green door.
gamma is actually directly connected to energy from hell. Drawn
Yep,
That's
the one-
stupid.
the
I don't
one
like that.
Yeah, the one below all.
The one
Yeah.
below all. By using his powers, the Hulk is literally channeling the devil.
It's also what kept him alive all these years. Every time Bruce dies, his soul is sent to
See, I
hell
hate that
and can
because they did the same. That's the same thing with Wolverine. Every time Wolverine dies, he goes down to hell and has to fight demons and stuff. And then if he survives, he comes back. They're doing the same thing they
Okay.
did with him with the Hulk.
It's like Kratos.
Yeah. And in the Hulk's case, I don't like it because, well, it's just me personally, because it's more of a science character. And then now you're going the whole metaphysical route with it. And it just, I don't know. Marvel trying to just reinvigorate the character. A lot of people like it for what it is, but
Correct. Once returned to the world, his body will heal from whatever killed him. The dude.
because he
literally
didn't already do
can't
that
die.
before.
And after a journey into the lowest plane of hell, the Hulk even faced off against the one below all and the ghost of his father.
In the greatest therapy session of all time.
Slaps his dad back.
Clap those two assholes to smithereens.
He Hulk
Talk about
slapped him.
Cathartic. From one man with crippling
Cosmic
disease
entity
to
just,
another.
oh yeah, let me clap and
Well
kill him.
done,
Like, come on
sir.
now.
What else can you say but incredible?
Never mind, man. Broly ain't gonna make it.
The
Broly ain't gonna make it,
Whatever.
dog.
alien race.
The Saiyans, these weak ass motherfucking monkeys.
These famous warriors are defined by three things.
Frieza and his
their
racism.
tenacity,
Goddamn,
their pride,
monkey.
And their rage.
Monkey.
Fuels their world-destroying power.
And no Saiyan can get even close to his pissed off ass Broly.
Despite being of low birth, the infant Broly was considered a prodigy by Saiyan
48.
scientists due to his impossibly high power level of 10,000.
You know, Saiyans age
enough
slower.
to survive a planetary
Oh, yeah, that's true.
explosion.
What? Over 9,000? All right, I'm sorry, I got it out of my system. Anyway, baby Broly was growing up nice and happy until he was driven.
That's what I hated.
by baby.
That's what I hated about the first one. I'm like, wait,
The
you just
motivation.
hate this dude because he cried? Yeah.
Best backstory ever. But have you
Yup.
played Yoshi's Island? Yeah. Go make it stop.
That's the original story, but with
Bruh.
the new movie, that's no longer canon. However,
Loved it.
developing different
I love how they gave him more
personalities,
character.
Both of these Brolys are essentially the same character in different situations.
I just like the look of the original.
Here, but
Yeah.
we'll look at the original and similar Saiyans like Kale for more info.
I like the
Whether
look
it's
of
Kale.
the.
for his own
Yeah,
son,
yeah,
or
me too.
genuine fear of
I like the
Broly's
look of the original
potential
Broly, but I like that
Vegeta,
black
not the
shirt
first.
that they gave him in the new
Broly
one.
To a
I
hellish
like that.
backwater planet to die, with only his father Paragus as
I like that green ear that's on his waist.
Split it, not the king. Well, I guess the king too. All thanks to the alien tyrant Frieza. Nice job getting rid of your crazy strong Saiyan, baby. Idiot.
Ironically, after decades of isolation, Broly and Paragus were found by Frieza and drafted into his army to eliminate the Saiyans on Earth. Goku and
Wait, hold on,
Vegeta.
son. Was that a?
Ironically,
My bad for taking it back, but it's gonna bug me.
Broly to a
Is that a
hellish
editing
backwater
mistake they
planet to
made?
die, with only his
that a
father
what?
Paragus
An
as
editing
company.
mistake that
Just
they
in
made?
time for Vegeta to
What you
get
mean?
nuked.
I'm trying to see if I
Split
see it
not the
again.
king. Well, I guess the king.
Because I don't know if it was
All
from my
thanks to the alien
Chrome that I
tyrant
had running the
Frieza.
video, or if it
Nice
was
job
in
getting
the
rid of your
video.
Crazy strong Saiyan, baby. Idiot.
Ironically, after decades of
I'm just trying to see if I see it
isolation,
again.
Broly and
Maybe-
Paragus were found by Frieza.
Yeah, it's
and
probably just
drafted into his
OBS.
army to eliminate the Saiyans
Because I didn't see it
on
that second
Earth.
time. It was like a
Goku
frame of
and
my
Vegeta,
Chrome.
The prince, not
Oh.
the planet. or the king.
Thing is, Broly's not like the angry Saiyans. This guy's a gentle giant who would rather play with his big green alien dog than fight anybody.
Paragus molded Broly into a deadly warrior whether he liked it or not. Like most Saiyans, Broly can harness Ki, or one's inner life force, as an energy to enhance his physicality.
Or fire it from his hands in a super laser beam.
Broly's bread and butter is his eraser cannon, a green
Yeah.
I love the way that looked in the older one.
Seconds and vaporize planets.
He can barf lasers with his gigantic roar, shower the landscape with blaster meteor, or just straight murder people with his gigantic orgasm.
Gigantic Omega Storm.
Oh, that makes more sense. Dick that.
His most powerful technique, though, is a small Ki bolt that Broly can feed to rapidly grow in size and consume.
See, now I got this hentai where, let's say somebody did that.
Broly's arsenal isn't just blowing
No, but that's all I'm
though.
picturing.
He can use his Ki for
I
flight.
love how he grabbed it and then just threw it out. Like, he just let it go.
He's all his life. He's an adaptable fighter who can match seasoned veterans.
Basically, he learns as he fights. And while
Boy, that
most
fight was so dope.
Is it any Saiyan? They learn as they fight? That whole sixth sense that they have?
No.
AKA, the
Like,
angrier he gets, the stronger.
Goku maybe, but Vegeta,
Sound
he just gets his ass whooped, come back stronger like after he heals.
Transformations like the Super Saiyan without even needing to transform.
But don't worry, he can do that too. His Wrath state roids him up and makes him as strong as a Saiyan Great Ape without all the fur. Or the shedding.
Much to Frieza's chagrin, though, Broly had never learned to unlock Super Saiyan and could not compete with Goku and Vegeta's stronger forms.
Solution? Murder Broly's dad to get him to transform.
Yeah, man, that was such a move, dog. When he did
He
that,
suffered at his father's hands. Paragus
I was like, look at this shit right here, dog.
and losing that drove him over the edge.
That's basically what happened to me when my dad lived. Except I turned into a super alcoholic.
Although Broly didn't turn into a typical Super Saiyan.
You're welcome.
Broly's new form was actually a Super Saiyan C type. This is an unleashed version of the repressed Super Saiyan A type, which are both precursors of the B type.
So we talking
Man,
about Pokemon
what?
now?
Now for cigarettes again? Okay, I'll see you when you get back. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Dog.
Love you.
Hey,
What?
are you paying attention?
Yeah. The Super Saiyan Vitamin C form has the perfect energy control and let him wail on Frieza for over an hour. And this time I mean wail as in fight.
Right. Broly.
I mean, he beat his ass for an hour,
Goku, of all
bro.
people turn tail and run.
Like, I was surprised that I thought he would kill him.
Forced to potentially destroy all of Universe 7, a humongous cosmic structure shown in this symbolic model.
Making the Dragon Ball universe 9 times larger than our own. Based on this, the shockwaves from their clash propagated 240 quadrillion times faster than light.
And after that, Goku became that powerful in his base form. Imagine how much stronger he was at Super Duper Pooper Scooper Saiyan.
Or when fused with Vegeta into the almighty Gogeta, a being many times more powerful than the sum of his parts.
Broly got into a dick measuring contest with a friggin' Super Saiyan squared and shattered reality.
And at
Yeah.
the peak of his rage, he became the Warrior of Myth, destined to appear once every 1,000 years. The legendary Super Saiyan.
As a broccoli-haired freak, legendary Broly's power is so great that he needs to constantly let it out or else he might self-destruct. I guess you could say his power is maximum.
He's easily among the strongest foes Goku's gone up against. That includes beings capable of shaking an infinite void just by powering up, or merging with the universe and affecting alternate timelines.
In his original timeline, the Brawl survived his energy exploding out of him all at once, and in canon, he took dozens of attacks from Gogeta Blue without any visible damage after fighting for hours.
Yep.
His power comes
Nothing.
at a cost, though. In his Berserker state, Broly is wide open against an opponent who's just as strong, but far more skilled.
And
Bro,
after
wait, go back,
taking
go
enough
back,
damage,
go
his
back.
rage will
I hated
hit
that
its
part.
limits, And his power will fizzle.
Oh, the whole.
I don't know if you caught that. Yeah, he like styling on him. He dabbed and he like hit that.
His power comes at a cost, though.
That boy said.
Broly is wide open against an opponent who's just as strong, but far more skilled.
And after taking enough damage, his rage will hit its limits, and his power will fizzle out quick. He can even get knocked into weaker forms.
Broly did lose his fight with Gogeta fair and square, but with new friends at his side to support him and a new rival to teach him to temper his fury, the lonely Saiyan outcast finally got what his father could never give him: a family.
Oh, but that means he has even more to lose.
Out
so
there
watch
looking
out,
like a
because
buff,
this Super Saiyan
buff
temper
Yamcha.
is legendary.
He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. I'm sorry. He's not that strong. This is the only time where I feel like this is not, well, not the only time, but this ain't an even match. It's not.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by...
I mean, Gogeta's strong, but the whole... You thunderclapping the devil? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They're gonna kill the deer, aren't they? Don't do that.
Hey,
Well, he got to eat something.
What's this puny planet?
You scared them away. You're making me angry.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, short as shit.
Show me.
Right? Yo, I'm digging the music though. Ooh.
Giving him that Loki.
Disappointed.
Shoot, he can do that too though. Uh-oh.
Yep. Hawk can't do nothing about Key Blast. Just gotta sit there and take it.
Oh. Bruh. This is so tight, dog. Like the music.
It is,
The
it
music
is.
fits so much, dog.
Hogan, just incredible.
Yep. They ain't got not gonna kill him.
Mortal.
You are monster.
I'm sorry, that's so stupid. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Devil.
Oh, there you go. So dumb, dog.
Hulk smash.
Dog. They just fighting in outer space now. I love it. I love it. Yo, he gave him the small one and the
The
big one.
yep.
You're strong. Hulk, strongest there is.
I like the fact that he threw it at the planet just so he could project on, because he can't fly.
Yes, show me. Break the world. Break everything.
Yo, I wish he would have broke out
Just
of
bumped
the
him.
planet. I wish he would have broke out of the planet, but been in his old form.
Weak punch.
I said, bro punch.
I'm gonna pull out the DBC headbutt.
Just head punch. I love that. No way.
Sore.
No way.
This
Headbutted
just
him to
in.
death.
Breaking news. Local area Saiyan literally too angry to die.
The Hulk had numerous
What?
advantages over Broly. He was far more experienced, slightly faster, and potentially smarter depending on which Hulk was in charge.
But since the Hulk's fight for control of Bruce's
But-
mind, it wasn't guaranteed he'd get one of the geniuses. Still, his healing power was nuts. Broly wasn't gonna put him down with anything less than complete annihilation.
Fortunately for Broly, compared to his unbelievable power, the Hulk came up short.
I know what you're thinking.
What?
Hulk could destroy a universe 120 times over, while Goku could only manage a lowly 9.
But that was base Goku's strength. Broly's maximum, no pun intended, was far greater. Let's lay down some numbers.
As a legend,
Why didn't they say that before?
Broly was stronger than Super Saiyan Gogeta.
Gotta get people to watch
and
the
took
video.
hits from Gogeta Blue without even bleeding.
Based on the Daizenshuu, the blonde Super Saiyan 3 form is about 400 times greater than Goku's base. Applied to Goku's new
I knew they were gonna do that, man. You like have to compare his power.
Breaker Hulk.
And that's before factoring in Super Saiyan Blue and Gogeta, which are way stronger than Super Saiyan
Yeah.
3.
With this in mind, legendary Super Saiyan Broly is thousands, possibly millions of times stronger than the World Breaker we've seen. While the
They
Hulk
didn't give enough information.
is so will Broly's, and it's unlikely he'd be able to catch up before being overwhelmed. After all, there have been multiple times when the strain on Hulk's body turned him back into Banner.
With that
Yeah.
big of a power difference, there's no way the same wouldn't happen here. Even stuff like breaking space and time is nothing new to Broly and other Dragon Ball characters.
And
Yeah.
don't misunderstand the Hulk's encounter with the One Below All. There's no evidence he directly overpowered actual Satan, just dispersed his cloudy avatar.
Then why did you say
Who's
it?
just doing that to buy time?
Broly's flight allowed him greater
Yeah.
maneuverability and area control, plus he could attack at a distance with Ki. When Hulk did close that gap, Broly's force field and paralysis protected him up close.
And it's unlikely Hulk could land a lucky fatal blow, considering Broly took hits from Gogeta Blue, who's millions of times stronger than the World Breaker. You get the idea.
That leads us to our
Yeah.
last and most important question. Could Broly bypass Hulk's immortality to put him down and take the win?
Yep.
Surprisingly, yes.
Whenever the Hulk or Bruce die, his healing factor kicks in to fix whatever wound killed him in the first place.
Meaning he still needs some element of his physical body that can heal itself in order to come back to life. The hypothalamus is key to this. Once it was destroyed by Hawkeye and his special arrow, Bruce took months to come back from the
Him
dead.
smashing his head.
Broly's incredible power, there was no doubt
Destroyed
he
his
could
head.
vaporize Hulk and leave nothing left to heal.
Like, basically.
Fuck, that's what I said before. He can vaporize
Hulk
him.
was an incredible opponent,
Yep.
but the legendary Super Saiyan's boundless power, arena control, range of techniques, and Saiyan rage spelled the end for the not-so-jolly Green Giant.
This incredible fight was insane.
The winner is Broly.
Dude. I have a few.
Nitpicks.
Boom.
Yeah. Man, like at
Vent
the
them.
very beginning, that's what I was feeling. I'm like, Broly's gonna win because he can just vaporize the Hulk, right? They give you all this information of like how strong the Hulk is. He can lift a mountain. He can do this. He's immortal. He's came back from the dead. He's Hulk clapped the devil, and like I want to say Boomstick or whatever like said that he killed the devil or something like that. It's like, well, he killed him, right? He didn't just disperse him. Like
Well, and
that-
it's
like they
you say kill in one moment and dispel in a second, and in reality, he dispelled him. He never killed it.
Yeah, he displaced them. Like that's all he did was whip up some like devil cream or whatever.
Yeah, that's like punching Dr. Manhattan. It's like, yeah, you could disperse him, but he's just gonna reform.
Yeah. So it's like all the stuff they're saying. Oh, and then he punched a guy that survived 2 universes colliding. It's like, cool. And then you look over here at this saying, it's like, oh, he's this strong, and that's about it. It's like you didn't give no other information because they went into the type A, type B, type C, and then they did that joke with Boomstick about the alcoholism, and it's like, cool, but what was he saying over here about that saying thing? That sounds really important. Maybe you should like
Elaborate,
yeah. So they just totally forego that information. When what they really could have said was like, if they explained he was this strong versus like Gogeta, who is this strong. It's like if you gave us that information up front, then you would know immediately. Oh, never mind. He would win. Like Broly would win because of he's like by comparison that much stronger. And that's what I was already thinking. But it's like watching the video. It's like you gave all this information to make the Hulk look like he was unbeatable, and just to flip it around at the very end, and then you give us like the actual explanation as to why he would actually win. So I'm pissed that I changed my damn answer, dude.
Yeah, if we have all the information up front, we can make better informed decisions.
Yeah, it was a great fight. God,
yeah, it was.
So good.
It reminded me of the I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the Chuck Norris one? You know how they have all the memes about Chuck Norris and stuff?
Yeah.
About him being unbeatable and all that stuff. They did one because the guy who was the mascot, Sagaro, Sotaro or something, but the guy who was the mascot for the Dreamcast was shown to do all these crazy, wild feats in the Japanese commercials because they're wacky. So they did the death battle with Chuck Norris versus this guy. And basically they destroyed the universe because they were both so strong. It was something similar where they fought around all the different planets and Chuck Norris did a roundhouse and the other dude did some kind of karate move and destroyed the whole universe because they were both unbeatable.
I mean, these guys searched the internet with all kind of shit, so they probably did end up finding that video and just did something like it. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, that was actually pretty cool. It's just certain things. It's just like it made the Hulk look too strong. Like the whole keep coming at me. You know, I'm the strongest there is. He's taking planet shots. I'm like, yeah. How strong is he gonna get? You know, like, and then you literally say he has a unlimited ceiling. So why are you gonna say he has an unlimited ceiling? Well, I mean, I know that if he takes body damage,
but
yeah. I know if he takes body damage, he reverts, right? But they didn't show that. They didn't show him taking body damage where he reverted. They literally said he has unlimited power. So you didn't show he had unlimited power. You showed Brawley had unlimited power. Oh, well, not unlimited, but you showed that Brawley had a scaling power that was already well above the Hulk, but you didn't show the Hulk. Like, you showed the Hulk matching that blow for blow every time. You didn't show him, outscaling him or even getting stronger to scale him. So it's like, this fight was a little but it was still entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah, it was entertaining to watch and good from an action standpoint, but you were absolutely right. There's been plenty of times where I've seen somebody cold cock the Hulk in the jaw and knock him out, at least probably like 3 or 4 times. Or let's say when Tony Stark did the same thing by shooting down a big satellite energy beam during the whole World War Hulk thing that knocked him out, or made him revert back to Banner. There's plenty of times where that happened. And one of those punches from Broly should have did that. Now, if let's say he did that and he went back to Bruce Banner, and let's say Broly went in for the next punch and let's say punched Banner and it crushed all of his shit but didn't kill him and made him Hulk out again, I would have rather have seen that, to explain that. But
yeah. I mean, technically, Broly could have won this at the very beginning when he took his head off. He should have just threw it into outer space. He's like, and then just yoink.
Yep.
Wait a minute, not yoink, yoink.
Yeah, because the Hulk, it's like I want to say how the Immortal Hulk works. It's like he's been dissected into different parts, and all the parts are like independent and alive, where he can move them. So if he removed his head, like you said, threw it out into space, you can't get it. So it's like he would have to get it. Like, he could control his body and still fight, but then how would he see? So he would have to get his head and bring it back. But then you wouldn't have no fight. So
yeah. Again, it was a great fight, entertaining. It's just the beginning information to me it felt like a wild goose chase. Or no, it felt like a red herring. Yeah. Here's the information we're going to present you, but here's what we're going to show. You know what I mean? It's like it did match up, but all right.
Yeah, still a good video though. Still a good video.
Yeah, still great. I'm not doing an outro for this.
Okay. I mean, I was about to say it, but I mean, But
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, YouTube, if you guys want us to, do any more death battles or any other kind of, I guess you could say video like this, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll see if we can make it happen for you.
Yeah, follow us on Facebook though. We have a Neo Digital Podcast Facebook fan page. Well, not a fan page, it's just like a Facebook page, and we also stream there as well. So we stream video games on Facebook. Come check us out. All you have to do is search Neo Digital Podcast in the search description. Also, you can check the description below. It will also be there as well. We stream periodically, different days. We don't really have a set schedule yet, but when we do, you will be the first one to know if you follow the page.
Yep. So we will see you guys in the next one, and we hope you have a wonderful day and be safe out there. Later.
Peace.